my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
Yeah, Nerd City is a stone liar. There's no doubt about it. And let me give you something that's going on behind the scenes. Even though there were no DMs leaked, that goofy group of jackass grandstanders, the NCO, allowed him to be kicked out by none other than Nerd City himself, proving once and for all that the guy can't take any kind of criticism. We saw it with Nick's first video back in 2018 when he wasn't rude at all, and you can see it with both of Willie Mac's videos, which in my opinion were very light as far as calling him out, and I could promise you I'm not going to use the same language. I am not going to try to be the bigger man. I am not going to curb my speech at all. That's right. Willie Mac was kicked out of the group because one of the group chat, if you block somebody or soft block somebody, soft block being taunted off, Willie Mac was kicked out of the group. There was no fight. There was nothing. It was just, I kicked you out because you criticized YouTube's Golden Boy, and there's a lot of people in there with their cock or their hands firmly gripped around Nerd City's tiny cock, giving him big, slobbering blowjobs. You know the group of people I'm talking about? Yeah, I bet you do. The same people that were either complicit or outright helped Keemstar paint another content creator as a pedophile. At very least, they all looked the other way until Nick DiOrio exposed it all.
This is the part of the softcore porn joke where you never explain that it's a dream sequence and you continue to lie by saying it's all about banging him when it's not.
Lele, shoeless and now braless at school.
The classic shoeless and now braless joke. I like this one because it makes you sound like a foot fetish incel.
Adult teachers who prey on their underage students are a horrific concern for parents.
Yes, but it's the students going after the teacher, not the teacher preying on the students.
And that's important. That's important because a lot of his argument is this is a concern for parents. You know, these creepy guys that sleep with their fucking students, or in some cases, women sleeping with 13-year-old kids. We've seen that before too. Why are they always hot? And why is my English teacher never laid me? And why was she 108 years old? That's what I want to know. No, that's what people are concerned about. It literally never happens once.
The softcore porn line was a joke.
Impossible. But it gets worse.
Hyperbole for humor. It's not a joke. It was never a joke. If you were confused with the joke, we already sorted it out ages ago. Nerd City.
Yeah, they did. Watch this. This ends any kind of debate of being a joke and proves him to be a liar.
He is referring to an exchange on Twitter we had a few months back. I posted, Nerd City is like one of those Christian moms who takes rap music literally. Nerd replies with, what do you call a high school teacher having sex with their adult male teacher?
Bang, it's over. You're a liar. That's not what happened in the video. And when called out on it, he said it was just hyperbole. What do you call a high school teacher having sex with their adult male teacher, Willie? And you know what? I'll tell you something private. When he had a conversation with me, and I said, look, guys like Willie and Nick are going to fucking call you out for what you did. I think it was dishonest. He was like, well, I would like to see them defend that type of smut. We don't have to defend smut. We don't have to defend any of it. You lied. It didn't happen. There was no smut. There was no porn. It was a sexually suggestive teen video in a dream sequence. And it's really, really, really not all that taboo. I mean, it's taboo to close the deal for a young girl to have a crush on a young teacher. It's not. Guess what? I got a secret egg. I'm going to expose my father. I'm here because of that scenario. I am literally standing here. My father dated my fucking mother in high school. I wouldn't be here. That's what happened. Yes. As soon as she got out of high school, he whisked her off the Florida Keys and married her. By the time she was 20, she had me. It's not that out of the realm. She had a crush on her teacher. I guess my dad took her up on it. What are you going to do? Put him in jail now? Holy Christmas. Let's talk to Nick DiOrio. Let's put him. He doesn't want Nick Playlade to platformed, right?
Here's the thing. I just want to make this very clear. What that video is, it's like a hyperbolic form. No, I'm not. This isn't sarcastic. It's literally a hyperbolic version of the fact that girls have crushes on their teacher.
Sure.
That's what the video is.
That's all
it's not a teacher being predatory toward a student. It's a girl who has a crush on their teacher having a daydream. Unfortunately, this might bother a lot of you. It is a perfectly normal thing for a high school girl to do, to have a crush on a teacher. That's why it's relatable. That's why the video does so well. I guess I have to explain jokes to the people who have been apparently making them the entire time.
What do you mean? Nerd City was just being
hyperbolic
when he said they were going to bang each other. He's just being hyperbolic when he said it was a softcore porn about statutory rape, and then sourced an article about pornography to prove that it wasn't hype. Oh my God. I mean, Jesus Christ. And at what point, he is a liar. A liar.
If you're exposing someone for a shitty video they made, actually show the video. Don't lie to sensationalize your content, and don't be mad at me for pointing out your scumbag actions.
Bingo. That's it. This is just completely unbelievable. If you could come back, I'm sorry, I can't accept that he didn't lie at this point. He's a liar. It's so fucking clear. If you go at him and say Nerd City, this is ridiculous. You're asking for regulations. He says, you're defending fucking this girl sending out borderline pornography. If you point out with the stupidity of that statement, he sits there and tells you it's hyperbole. If you go back and say, wait a minute, you defended that fucking hyperbole with a sourced article about pornography, then he says nothing and kicks you out of a chat.